So while I do believe that more people are awake now, more people realize maybe doctors aren't so great and maybe the scientists don't know what they're talking about, and they don't trust their politicians more than we've ever not trusted them. But we've got more of an illusion going on today. We still got this, Trump comes on there and you've got millions of people out there in the crowd and we're like, oh, the people are participating, well, all right, there certainly are a lot of people going to these rallies. And I do think probably in the last election there were a lot of people who went out and voted. The problem is it didn't do any good because the voting cannot be verified. You and I cannot verify that what they're doing is correct. And we both, you and I, know that this is a corporation, not a country. And the person that they elect is the president of that corporation. It's the elite that elect their presidents, and they have agendas. We just watch them roll out Agenda 21. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, then I don't know what we can do to help you. But, so we're more awake, but we absolutely have no, desire to try to do anything about it because we know that it's like it's impossible. It's like you're walking in a desert with no water, 100 miles from any human being or any water source. You know you're in trouble. It's no secret. You've now become aware that you're mortal. But there isn't really much you can do about it. You can wave your hands in the air and ain't nobody going to see you. You can jump up and down, you'll just be wasting your strength. Babies at the time that they're born. Or another group will be like, well, I don't like that we can't change our gender. Oh, and there's another group over here that's like, I don't like that we can't worship evil. I want evil, please. So yeah, there's lots of people that just can't have what they want. This is just not good, right? they want to steal all of your things and come and rob your country and take it back to their country. We want to raise your taxes and imprison your children. Why won't you let us? Okay, the thing with it is that the fact that they're asking us to let them, and it's like almost there are more of them than there are of us now, or at least that's the that's the crazy part. So one group's like, well, I don't like long hair on men. Okay, you've got to chop off your hair or it's not proper. And the other group's like, well, I don't like you telling me what to do. So thank you very much, but no. And then it's like, well, now I didn't like you from the beginning. You know, I've always literally detested your presence. Would you please not even walk on the side of the street that I'm walking on? And then the other person goes and meets a lawyer, and they force you to walk on the side of the street that they're on because they really just ain't got nothing else to do. And they're all out in the street, and it's like, I don't like you, and I don't like you either. Well, I didn't like you first, well, you know, I don't like you second, and what are you going to do about it, you know? And this is just the way the world is. It's just insane little, immature little children running around.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be weighing my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow, I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
There are, I just heard a statistic that said that there is less crime than there's ever been in the history of man.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be best we ever had. And we'll stay young forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shot from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Literally, less people died in wars. Less people are dying of malnutrition. This is what supposedly they're saying. I think what's actually happening is they're taking all the individuals that supposedly they used to claim died of starvation or famine or war, and they're just driving up in paddy wagons, taking them and abusing them, these little pedophiles, and imprisoning them and sacrificing them to Satan. Those statistics never get told to the public. So maybe it's worse, I don't know, but I just have this strong feeling, this undercurrent. Maybe I can't prove it, maybe I could prove it, but maybe we ain't got time for that. But I just have this feeling that there's a lot of people that are really aware that some bad things are going to happen.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Okay, now for the news. Hey guys, this is David Vose. I gotta read you something here. Yeah, I think this is NBC. The Peacock. It says, I kid you not, an Ohio teacher told the principal that using students' preferred pronouns violated her religion. Okay? Now, if you're not sure what we're saying here, don't worry about it. They didn't know what they were saying when they wrote this. But let me translate just that one sentence we just spoke. There was a teacher in Ohio, and she was sitting there just minding her own business. You know, she's a grammar English teacher or something. And these little kids, the little punks, you know, they came in, waltzed in there one day, and they said, "Oh, by the way, I'm no longer a boy, and this is no longer a girl. From now on, we want to be known as pigs and horses, okay? So from now on, you will refer to me as Dolly the pig and Waldo the horse. And if you don't do that, and by the way, we're not her or him, we're an it." And the teacher said, "Well, of course I can't do that because I'm the elder and you're a child, and I'm supposed to be teaching you what is right and wrong, what is grammar, and that's not grammar." I mean, that's actually her job. She was a grammar English, I don't know, what do you call that? An English teacher? So, but with this cognitive dissonance, they're just kind of pushing it aside and they're trying to smile for the rest of everybody else. Inside, they're literally unhappy, dead to the world. And they feel hopeless and they don't think that there's much they can do. That is why what we need to do is know the truth. And we need to find out if it really is hopeless. If there really isn't anything we can do, that wouldn't be good. But you know, you never know. It's just not feasible for me that there's nothing we can do. I think there's got to be something. Maybe it takes a certain number of people waking up to really start figuring things out, and maybe that won't happen until things get really, really bad. I think maybe we're there. I think people are starting. I think probably about the time that
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Like nothing I felt, my mind overwhelms. I think that I'm broken, but I hope you can't help. I know I'm not perfect, but some days I feel far more worthless. Baby, you make me feel nervous. If I still have you, I have purpose. It's all worth it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
Have access to the truth. I mean, it's very clear to anyone, if they can access that part of their brain, that really the truth is that we're done. And we're completely slaves. And we don't know when the day will come that they won't need us at all. It looks like they're working towards some kind of plan. So on one hand, we have more information that we could access, but we don't. But we also have less common sense about us because we're spending more time in that other part of our brain that we just created, this fantasy brain, this illusion of democracy and, Coca-Cola and Levi jeans and everything's great and play some rock and roll. We're just fine. might do something, and maybe there'll still be time. If everybody just woke up, even if it's like almost the last minute, maybe we could like stop it. We probably couldn't stop all the deaths in the past and all the damage that they've already caused, but we could stop further damage and save the remnant of mankind. I think that's what will happen. I don't think the Lord could do a whole lot with mankind until there came a point where this judgment would occur. A time when maybe the television is speeding up our training. It's almost like virtual on-the-job training. You're not literally flying a plane in combat, but you're flying a virtual plane. You're learning how to fly, and it's almost identical. You're still getting all the trauma. You're still getting the adventure. There's still pain. It's just as painful. Well, hello, YouTube and Rumble, and oh my goodness, I guess we're going on out there on the podcasts on Apple and Spotify, and there's supposed to be 40 different So, hello, world. Of course, not too many of you have actually started watching over there, but you know what? It's there, and we're getting the message out, guys.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I was given your video that you just put out a couple of days ago, and I started listening to it. I'm about 25 minutes into it, and I thought possibly it would be better to contact you by email because I don't really know how well you see my comments in the chat, but and I don't know anything about your format, so I don't know if you have guests on, but I would be more than happy to be a guest to address any issues that you would have to bring up that topic. Either both, because you do seem to be a Christian who believes that we are in the end times. I can also address my stance on that. So a couple of different...
what now?
The end times.
Oh, the end times. Okay, well, are you recording this now? Did you want to talk it now, or what? It looks like you might be recording this now.
Yeah, I started recording it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, go ahead. Yeah, you can use this if you want to record it, and to do what Jesus told the rich man, is sell everything and give it to the poor. It's that last step that's the doozy, and it's taken me all those years from when I started searching and I started finding answers. Once I started getting answers, I started learning what it really was to hear the Lord speak to you in some telepathic communication. And once I began to realize that you could leave your body and travel anywhere in the world, you could know anything you ever wanted. I remember I've had so many experiences, and maybe one day I'll even share some of them with you, but experiences where, like, I went to this place, I would go to this, every night I had this particular vision where the angels would take me to this specific place, and they would show me, like, there was a dead end in the road, and they would say, okay, you can't go beyond this because you have too much fear. There's something you must do to get beyond this place. And if you can get beyond this place, we're going to take you someplace that will open up a whole new arena for you, will enlighten your mind more than you've ever been enlightened before. But you've got to, there's something blocking you from going beyond this point. And I would drive up, and there would be this four-way stop area. And I would just be teleported right back to my body, and I couldn't go beyond that. And this would happen, and I'd say, Lord, please let me go this time. I think I've, conquered my fears or whatever. And every time I would come to the same spot and I would stop and I couldn't go beyond it. But somehow I knew that if I could go beyond this, that I would open up into this vista of this beautiful understanding that I hadn't been able to understand. I couldn't understand so long as I was still harboring some of these fears and doubts and problems that I still had and was still holding on to. So I prayed and I fasted and I did everything that I could. And then the Lord told me, even your fasting is not pure. What are you fasting for? Are you fasting for the truth? Are you fasting for me? I started a joke. Started the whole world crying. I didn't see that the joke was on me. Are you fasting for righteousness? Or are you just fasting to see how many days you can go without eating? Or do you somehow, are you doing this to gain wisdom? What is your motive? You would be surprised at how we human beings can be doing things that we think is so amazing. And Jesus said this all the time. He says, don't blow a trumpet before you. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is. That's very important. You're never going to make much progress if your intentions, your heart isn't pure. And then that's what I learned that really propelled me. When I found out that it was going to require absolute sincerity. When Jesus said, sell everything, he meant it. But I was very sorrowful not because I had a lot of wealth, but because there's always something to hold you back. Remember the guy that said, let me go bury my father? And Jesus said, let the dead go bury the dead, you come follow me. Well, I couldn't let go of my family, even though I didn't have much family left. They threw me all out and had nothing. But when my mother was still alive, so many years ago, this is probably, mom's been passed away now about 28 years.